of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston and NRG Stadium. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Houston. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll go right back to Mixon. He'll get about 2. Divine Diablo there to make the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? This one intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over here up near the 40.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Now it's the veteran, Amir Abdullah. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's a run with Abdullah. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Madison. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Madison. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll go here with Madison. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Minshew. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Henry 2-0-2-0.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. That's caught downfield by Diggs. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll take this up past the 40, a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Abdullah.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's third down and a few inches. On the give, this is Madison. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
On first and 10, it's Minshew. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and go right back on track.
And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. Third and long. Minshew gonna look to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Texans are gonna get the football at their own 23.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. He'll edge forward for maybe a yard. Divine Diablo there to make the play. Don't need much. It is third and inches. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
I think everybody in this stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Robert Spillane spills him there. Second down and 8. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. He just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
They'll run here with Mixon, and he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joe Mixon, touchdown Texans. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Abdullah now to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. Not much happening there, just a short gain. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. Here's Minshew. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here we go. This is 4th down. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Brings up 2nd and 5. 2nd down. Here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. This one all but over. Here's 3rd down. On the give, this is Mixon. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line. Now Mixon. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. A run here with Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Divine Diablo. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Raiders. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt. That is incomplete, and the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So it's a win here for the Texans. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.